All right, guys, it's time for that top 10 from Covrprice. We're going back 2 years later. All right, guys, we're going back 2 years with this Covrprice list. We know, hit the subscription button, hit that notification bell, hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the video, and of course, follow me on Whatnot, Twitter, Instagram. You know about YouTube already. All that stuff, even TikTok, VERYGARY_comics. So let's get into Covrprice really quick. You've heard me talk about the website. You've heard me talk about what they do. But right now, they have a huge giveaway, and let me get into it. A huge Black Friday and Cyber Monday giveaway going on right now over at Covrprice. They are literally giving away about $1,800 worth of prizes starting tomorrow, Thursday, Thanksgiving, running through Cyber Monday. It's for unlimited members only, so this is a perfect chance for you guys to use the promo code down below. Get 2 months for $1.99, and you are eligible to win these prizes. Good luck, guys, if you're already into it, and if you're not and you plan on it, good luck for all the new people signing up to Covrprice. Good luck with these things. Now, hopefully all of you guys win. That would be cool if all you guys win these prizes. Let's get into this top 10 list. Again, this is the Covrprice top 10 from 2 years ago. We're going to talk about where those books were 2 years ago and where they are now. Let's start at number 10. This is Heartbeat number 1, the thank you variant back from Boom in 2019. 2 years ago, Boom said thank you to retailers for promoting Heartbeat by sending them this creepy all-black cover. The book quickly disappeared from stores and made it to the number 10 spot after reaching a high raw sale of $42 and no 9.8s. 2 years later, the market moved on from this book as it now sells for $18 raw with a 9.8 selling for $95. This is a bust, and this is one of those flavors of the week, and we need like a cool promo, like flavor of the week, like something. Maybe I'll put something in the video. We'll see. But anyway, one of those flavors of the week. But if you like the cover, you like the book, you can go get it for $20. So, you know, it's only a bust if you paid $40+ for it. Actually, if you paid anything over $18, it's a bust. So you can go get it for $18. Move down to number 9. This is Killadelphia number 1, an Image book from, again, 2019. 2 years ago, Image released this special Black Friday Matina 1 in 25 variant for Killadelphia number 1. Black Friday at comic stores is usually pretty amazing. It's a great time to pick up books at a steep discount. However, it's not common to get a new release. Right away, this exclusive reached a high raw sale of $66 with no 9.8s. 1 year later, this book has done fantastic. It currently has a fair market value of $140, 9.8s at $350. This is a boost. This may have something to do with Killadelphia's fan base, and a Black Friday release is, again, very uncommon in the comic world, like really uncommon. Let's go. Let's do 10. We did 9. Let's go to number 8. This is The Amazing Spider-Man number 346. 2 years ago, everything Venom was hot. Venom fans helped so many of his key books and covers spike in value, including this cover, which hit a high sale of $30 raw, $130 for a 9.8. 2 years later, Raw's dipped a bit to $11. However, 9.8s had a nice boost to its current fair market value of $240. You have a Raw bust, you have a boost graded, and we've seen this a lot with books where the Raw has dropped and the 9.8 sales have just been climbing up. It's showing that there is still a premium for these 9.8s, even if there are modern books. Granted, 1991, it's still a modern book, but there's still a premium for some of these 9.8s. Just something to think about. Just a cool Venom cover. Let's go down to number 7. This is the Maxx number 1. It was at this time 2 years ago when this early Image book had a sudden traction upon the news that Channing Tatum's Free Association and Roy Lee's Vertigo Entertainment are going to do a live-action adaptation, as per deadline. Raw copies were selling for $14, had a high sale of $71 for 9.8. With no recent news on a Maxx series, raw values have fallen back down to $5. However, 9.8s have gone up a bit to $123 for now. Again, Bust raw, boost graded. Can't say it again, but it's the same thing as the previous book. These 9.8s we're seeing time and time again. You're getting a little bit more for a premium, even if the raw books are sliding down in value. And while we're sliding down, let's slide down to the next. How beautiful was that? I didn't do that on purpose. It just worked out that way. Let's slide down to number 6 on the list. The Walking Dead, The Alien, number 1. Brian K. Vaughan initially wrote this solo story back in 2016 as a web-only release, and at this time 2 years ago was finally printed to physical form, reaching a high sale of $25. Being a graphic novel, it never had any 9.8s come to market. Today's prices has settled to about $9 raw. This is a bust. As much as it's a bust, it's only a little bust. If you paid $25, what'd you lose? You lost what? $14, $16 on this? No big deal. We've seen way worse than that. Gotta love the Walking Dead stuff, though. Let's go down to number 5. Fallen Angels, number 2, the Peach Momoko variant. Again, 2 years ago, the Peach Momoko craze was just starting. The book that was known to start the trend was this variant, where it hit a high raw sale of $50 with no 9.8s. 2 years later, Momoko Mania has settled a bit. The prices for this variant have as well. Raws now sell for about $36. 9.8s have a fair market value of $123. There's another bust on this, but minimum. Not the end of the world, not a big deal. There's definitely some Peach books that have gone way down compared to originally when they were released. And since we're just going down, that's what she said. Let's go down to number 4. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, number 362. Following Carnage's first full appearance in 361, this issue kicks off the insanity of Carnage to the max, weaves in key characters like Shriek, and team-ups Venom and Spidey for the first time. 2 years ago, it was rumored that this could be a key issue connected to Sony's Venom number 2. It hit a high sale of $28 raw, $64 and a 9.8. 2 years later, this had little to do with Venom 2, though values have held. Today, raws sell for $29. 9.8s have bumped up to $93. Minor boost. While this wasn't viable for Venom 2, the fact that this is the first time Venom and Spidey team up is a pretty big deal and definitely a book to watch. Guys, this book was printed a bajillion times, but guess what? The 9.8s still fetch just under 100, where 2 years ago they were about $64. All right, guys, number 3 on our list. This is Amazing Spider-Man 365. 2 years ago, those who missed Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse in theaters were just seeing it for the first time. Excitement around the film was still relevant. Due to the Spider-Man 2099 teaser at the end, copies of his first preview appearance in this issue had a high raw sale of $21 and hit a high of $150 and a 9.8. 2 years later, this book has taken a slight step back at $18 raw and a boost in a 9.8 to $279. However, with rumors of Into the Spider-Verse 2, this book spiked in April of 2021, hit an all-time high of $630 and a 9.8. That $279 is quite a fall from that all-time high. The dip could be due to the market paying more attention to the Spider-Man 2099 number 1, which has a current 9.8 fair market value of $235. However, in 2 years, this is pretty much a boost, guys. I love this cover. It's also not the easiest book to get in a 9.8 because it's ultra thick. It's got that hologram too. Black, ultra thick cover. Tough one. All right, guys, we are going down to number 2. But before we do, don't forget to sign up for Covrprice. The link's down below in the description. Get the $1.99 for 2 months. It gets you into that Thanksgiving, Black Friday through Cyber Monday giveaway. They're giving away a ton of stuff over there on covrprice.com. Check it out. And with that, we're going to check out number 2. And again, I did not do that on purpose. This is just a smooth video today. Sometimes I just hit the stride. Let's go down there again to number 2. This is Ultimate Spider-Man number 33. 2 years ago in Donny Cates' Venom number 20, the maker, aka Ultimate Reed Richards, mentioned that the symbiote from my original universe is still very much intact and motions to a black and purple container. That was enough to send collectors scrambling to find this first appearance of Ultimate Venom. It hit high raw of 16 and 60 and a 9.8. Like many books on this list, 2 years later, the raw value have dropped and the graded has gone up. Today, it sells for $10 raw, $100 and a 9.8. And again, a bust for raw and a boost for graded. The majority of this list, and we're going to really start keeping track of this, guys. Yeah, we had a flavor of the week, but most of these books have gone down in raw sales and have gone up in a 9.8. And we're not talking like hundreds and hundreds of dollars have gone up, but they've gone up enough. They've gone up enough where you could scratch your head and be like, maybe it's worth sending some books out and getting these 9.8s. I mean, I don't know. I will not gonna lie though, I've just skipped all of that and bought 9.8s in books too. So I don't know, just everyone has their, that's not to get off on a tangent here because we are going to get to our number one book, but that's what makes this hobby so great is there's just so many options to collect, to read, to display, and everything in between. And whether you like raw books or whether you like graded books, it's all there for everyone. It's great. I love the hobby. Let's get down to number one on our Cover Price top 10 list from 2 years ago. This is Captain America, number 341. 2 years ago, this book was trending thanks to some set photos from Falcon and the Winter Soldier showing a Hoskins Family Flowers van. This led speculators to this issue, which marks the first appearance of Lamar Hoskins, my God, as Battlestar. This was pure guesswork that pushed Raws to heights of $39 with no 9.8 sales. 2 years later, this rumor of Lamar's inclusion in the show was absolutely true. His first unnamed appearance in Captain America 323, first named appearance in 323. Yeah, that was I'm sorry. And first full appearance as Bucky in 324 all had nice increases when Falcon was released on Disney+. However, his early death, sorry, spoiler, prevented us from seeing him at his height. Nor did we get to see him as Battlestar, though there is some speculation that Marvel could bring him back to life. While that's something only time will tell, it currently sells for $6 raw, which is a bust, although it just hit its highest sale ever a few weeks ago at $300 for a 9.8. There might be a little bit left in this book. There's our top 10, guys. Quite a mix of stuff. Let's break it down now. Let's break down our numbers. This is it. It's clear that this top 10 from 2 years ago was heavily flavors of the week. The speculation-based books focused on minor appearances and keys. While most decreased in raw sales, they did all seem to increase in 9.8s. So how would you have done if you bought into all these books? Well, 1 year ago, really 2 years ago, these would have cost you $331 raw, $475 graded for the books available. 2 years later, those raw books would now sell for $282, a little loss. $835 graded for the books that had 9.8s in 2019. You would have lost $49 raw, gained $360, $360 graded. Overall, these were all books you could have sat out 2 years ago. Make sure you check out coverprice.com. Check out their current top 10 and various trending movers and shakers. Come back for the next show and let's see how these books did 1 year later. Don't forget to enter their Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday giveaway. Go win some books, guys. Go win some stuff over at Cover Price. Thank you so much. And as always, keep it comics.